from the Opus Radio News Center, this is an Opus Radio News Update.
Good Monday morning. I'm Al Quartemont with his web news update. Friday's magnitude 8.9 earthquake in Japan struck home in Pineville. That's because Janie Udy knew her husband, 52-year-old Danny, was there working in the Fukushima #1 nuclear plant that we've been watching on the news ever since that earthquake hit. Well, Danny Udy is a technician with the Atlantic Plant Maintenance out of Texas and has been in Japan doing contract work. When she could not find out about her husband's status, Janie took matters into her own hands, contacting CNN to put the word out for her husband and his co-workers.
And that was my biggest worry, and I thought, well, media is what we do. If I could get some help and let the word get out that they are there and they are stranded and they need help.
Danny and his co-workers were able to move to a safe place. Janie's not sure when he'd be able to return to the U.S., but has appreciated all the prayers being said for her husband.
The good energy, and the more we sent, I could feel the strength growing, and we just knew we were waiting for this good outcome because everybody has been pushing and sending so much to him.
In other news, he could be running for president. He will be in Alexandria today talking about former Arkansas Governor Mike Huckabee. The current Fox News TV host has written a book. It's called A Simple Government, 12 Things We Really Need from Washington and a Trillion That We Don't. Huckabee will be at the Alexandria Books A Million to sign copies of that book. You can meet him between 11 a.m. and noon today at the store, which is located on North Mall Boulevard. In state news, Louisiana police say that 5 people have been killed in a fiery head-on crash on Interstate 10 in Baton Rouge. It happened around 8 last evening, a westbound car crossing the median into the path of an eastbound car. 5 people in the car traveling east were killed and burned beyond recognition. 2 people in the car that crossed the median were critically injured. So far, the identities of those victims have not been released. Shreveport officials have decided not to post warning signs about a sudden drop-off at the Red River Sandbar. That's where 6 teenagers drowned last August. The teens from 2 families, ages 14 to 18, were in a group playing in shallow water at the river when they slipped into the deep channel. Neither they nor the adults that were with them could swim. Mayor Cedric Glover says posting warning signs at Charles and Marie Hamill Memorial Park will not be effective anyway. The issue, though, may not be over. State Representative Roy Burrell says that he will ask the Louisiana Attorney General to determine who would be responsible to post warnings at that site and study the feasibility of possible state legislation to address any public safety concerns. And Louisiana's top higher education board is about to get that report on a proposal to merge the historically black Southern University at New Orleans with the neighboring University of New Orleans. Governor Bobby Jindal asked the Board of Regents to study that possible merger back in January. The Regents then commissioned a study by Dennis Jones, president of the National Center for Higher Education Management Systems out of Boulder, Colorado. The Regents are scheduled to be briefed on Jones's report later this afternoon. That plan, as you know, has drawn fire from those who say it's simply an attempt to balance the state budget by attacking a historically black college. In Monday sports, what a weekend for the LSU baseball team. The number 7 Tigers completing a 3-game sweep of 6th-ranked Cal State Fullerton with a 10-2 win at Alex Box yesterday afternoon. The Tigers now 15-1. They are back in action Wednesday when they hit the road for the first time, traveling to take on Nicholls State. That'll be down in Thibodaux at 6 p.m. And the Peabody Warhorses coming up a bit short in their bid to bring home another state championship. Peabody falling 59-48 to Bossier in the Class 4A title game down in Lafayette yesterday evening. Peabody had defeated Bossier in last year's championship game. By the way, yesterday's contest, the last one at the Cajun Dome for the top 28, which now moves to Bossier City starting next year. We have more news on our Truth 104.3 FM Facebook page. You can always send us your news. Send news at opusbroadcasting.com. I'm Al Quartemont.